Hey guys, welcome to the channel, Taking a Bathroom. The bathroom is the only place where you can place your gadgets in peace. On this channel, we do product reviews and also some tutorials. Now, if you want to support this channel, just look in the description of the video. You're going to see my tree link. Cop one of those video courses. It will change your life. Students are learning how to sell hotspots, having their own internet company, making anywhere between $1,500 to $10,000 a month, guys. Think about that. And we have another video course where we take you from start to finish, how you can make six figures literally in less than a year. So try it out. Now let's jump right into it. We want to have a look at this little boy right here. This is the DJI Mini 3 Pro. And we want to go ahead. We did the unboxing already. Go ahead and do the setup and the first flight. And again, this will not be a technical video. I just want to see right out the box, how do it perform? Just like the average Joe, right? When I get it, can I, which I'm not a novice, I've been doing this for years, but let's see if you was, your first drone, can I just take it out the box? How hard it is to set it up, right? And will it perform right out the box without me making all the fancy changes that you know we're going to do on this channel, right? And we also going to try to figure out how to hack that controller, but you already know how we're going to do that. But enough of me talking, I gotta get right to it. All right, so here is the controller. The first thing we want to do is take the joysticks or thumbsticks from out the back and just screw it right onto the front of the controller. Now, I can say this about the controller, man. It's a fingerprint magnet so far. But that's like most tablets or cell phones. Just keep like a little microcloth. So you want to, with all DJI products, you want to short press then long press to turn it on. All the buttons feel very responsive. The screen feels very responsive. You want to go to your prompts, you know, choose your country, connect it to your Wi-Fi. You also want to choose your time zone. Everything is very straightforward. It's not as complicated as I thought it would have been, but it's very straightforward. It's easy, and that's the thing about DJI. They know how to get the customer up in the air fast. They know that's what hobbyists want to do. We want to get in the air as fast as possible. So yeah, so now that you got that done, you know the updates are going to come. So make sure you're just reading the prompts, making sure you knowing what you're pressing, and now we're about to log in. So at this point, it asks me to activate my DJI refresh. And then it took me through several prompts, just giving me a tutorial, a view, a layout of how the RC controller will work. And then again, here come the updates. All right, so here you go. Oh man, look how beautiful that screen look, right? Now, again, there's more prompts you have to go through. They're going to ask you if you want to be part of some type of program. No, I don't want any extra emails throughout my day. So to each their own. And now you're about ready to bind up or pair up with the drone. And guys, you got to forgive me. Sometimes I say quad. I'm just old school. So let's see exactly how we going to connect the drone to the controller. Let's see how easy that process is. Right now, I'm just looking at the screen, just seeing, you know, what type of information is it giving me. All right, so let's go ahead and get the drone ready. All right, so I'm going to admit this drone feels like a toy. It is very, very, very light. So that was my first opinion of this drone, but let's get all the stickers off and I'll tell you a little bit more about the drone as we go on. So at the bottom, you can see that you have some sensors. You can fold the back wings out like this, or legs I should say, and the front legs rotate towards the front. All right, it's very easy. I love this one because you don't have a certain order to do. You can do either one. You can see your battery in the back. You just pull it out. Some sensors again at the bottom. Taking off the gimbal cover. I mean, I'm impressed. They have a lot of technology in here. take that little form from behind the gimbal, and I want to get all these stickers off the camera. And then I want to have like a closer look at the lens, because this camera is absolutely amazing to be on this small drone, guys. I'm impressed. It's just so light. It's very, very light. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and pair it up with the controller and see if we can get it in the air. Okay, go ahead and turn the drone on, and as always, the DJI drone gonna do the famous gimbal dance. Now, right off the back, I got the controller into the parent mode. You can kind of see it in the back, the little drone on the controller. And guys, once this drone came on, it almost instantly made that connection. Now, you can't fly right away. Again, what you got to do, you got to do more setup. So you can see right here, it prompt me to again update, agree, activate. You're always gonna have a prompt, guys. Just, you know, it's easy. Just take your time. You're going to get in the air. And now it sounds like I contradicted myself about getting into the air fast, but it's an easy process, guys. It's an easy process. All right, so almost there. I promise you, guys. The next step is pretty easy. The remote is going to install the firmware, and then we just go through the parent again, turn the drone back on, and trust me, like I said, it connects pretty fast. The lights at the top is a great indicator. If it's green, then you know you're connected. And now I just want to explore the RC controller a little more, just to get familiar with the information. Where's the battery? Where's the camera icon? Like, you know, which way do I swipe? And those things, guys, come just by playing with it. And so I believe, and I'm ready to get it in the air. All right, so it's telling me my SD card speed is low. And acquiring the satellites, we're at 14 satellites.
Please check it on the map.
All right, so let's go ahead and get it in the air. I'm amazed how quiet this drone is, man. Okay, so I got the drone in the air. Now, one of the things about Louisiana, man, we have absolutely some of the best scenery in the world. So, driving, just pulled over on side the highway, and just wanted to give you guys a little view of the swamp area that I came across. So enjoy. This is the camera, the drone right out the box. No changes in the settings. Everything right out the box, guys. Look, if you notice how the gimbal sway or move or anything, I haven't adjusted anything. This is right out the box. So the first thing I was interested in is the feature that allows the gimbal to tilt just about all the way up. Now just imagine pairing this with like the digital zoom. Man, that can make for a spectacular shot. So I was really impressed with that. Now I have the drone set to normal mode. It's not in the cinematic mode or cinema mode. So if you see like any twitches or anything in the gimbal, it's because, again, I just wanted everything to be right out the box. Settings, control, everything. Now, what's blowing me away so far is the, man, the perfection of the colors, how sharp the camera is. I mean, these are some stunning shots, guys. And with little to no effort, look at the quality of this video. Now, despite my reservation about the drone being small and feeling light, this actually is an advantage because I'm very confident I can set this drone in different spots in this swamp that I probably wouldn't try with a bigger drone, guys. And it handles so well. And it was a little windy today. And the digital zoom, it comes in handy. I mean, especially if you trying to get in a tight spot, that digital zoom, it works pretty well. And I can easily see if I just tweak the settings, man, just changing it from normal I can just go ahead and get some spectacular shots. Like, look at this train coming, man. To be honest, the reason that I was even confident to pull onside the highway and shoot the swamp was because I know the drone was small enough to get in there and get out. So, man, I'm impressed that I can put this little thing way in the air and get this quality of video. Now, I'm going to go into the studio and I'm going to explain to you my initial thoughts on this drone. Again, it's just my initial thoughts on this drone. But I don't want you to get the impression that it was all good. Yes, I love that I can charge it up in my truck as I drive to my next location to film. I love that it's USB-C charging compatible, all right? I love the fact that it's small, and with the screen being built into the controller, I can get into the air quickly. However, during flight planning, it's kind of hard in the field, especially in Louisiana, because as I mentioned in my unboxing, the drone overheats if it's just sitting, right? If it's just sitting like on my truck while I'm looking at the controller, I'm playing with the settings or whatever, if I'm taking too long, it's going to overheat. So hopefully they can fix that. But again, I was skeptical because it's so light, it felt like a toy, and I was uncertain about the build quality. But once it got in the air, it kind of made me a believer. And these shots are absolutely spectacular. I mean, think about it. Now, again, don't look at the blur or the jerkiness of the gimbal or anything like that. This is in normal mode. I wasn't filming to make a commercial or a movie. I just wanted to see how it looked right out the box. And it impressed me. Let's get into the studio. All right, guys, so we're back, and there you have it, the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Setup, it was pretty simple, straight to the point, guys. Like, I don't get it. Sometimes people say it's hard. Like, some people say this gimbal is hard. It's like, it's really not. You just go ahead and just shake it a little bit until everything line up, and you good to go. So the gimbal is really not that hard to put on. I wasn't a fan of the build quality. I just felt like it wasn't sturdy enough. But the more I play around with it and the more, I take it flying and get a good feel from it, I think my fear was the weight because it was so light. The build quality, it's no Mavic 3 Pro, right? But the build quality is very good, and it seemed to be very sturdy because unfortunately I dropped it a couple of times already. But it's small, guys. It's simple, easy to get that shot. I want to do like a before and after video one day to where I can show you when I first started using drones and camera equipment and, the different things I had to carry around compared to what I carry around today. I think that'll be a hoop to see how far the channel came. I love this drone so far. I wasn't a big believer, but so far I love it. In my other video, guys, I told you guys my unboxing video, one of the things I don't like is how it overheats when it's not flying. I have got that signal to the controller saying, hey, your drone is going to shut down because it's hot. And what happened is when you have it on and let's say it's connected to your computer, you're trying to get data or something like that, or let's just say you just playing around, figuring things out on your RC controller, man, if you outside or even if you have it on your desktop or something like that, it can get hot pretty quick. So we're going to try to figure out a resolution for that. I can talk about this on and on and on, but it's your boy taking a bathroom. Till next time, we're going to create more content when I come back from vacation. But so far, so good. Let's get it. Subscribe. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit that notification button so you can be up to date with all of my latest videos.